things are getting serious now.
I'm definitely not going to get any in now.
Do you ever have those times where you feel so unmotivated, you don't want to do anything apart from sit on the sofa and stare at the ceiling, with time just passing you by, not achieving anything? I felt like that quite a bit recently. Everything has felt like hard work. Even doing the things that I love doing, I found difficult to get any enjoyment from. I've felt very uninspired lately. I've literally not felt like making anything at all, not felt creative in the slightest. I think this is like the first time picking my camera up in like 2 weeks. We're living in strange, quite scary times at the moment. Everything is changing around us on a daily basis, and it's easy to become completely overwhelmed by everything and for it all to become just a little bit too much. Making videos and creating stuff is my main passion, and I've found that more difficult than ever before this year because of my anxiety and letting the outside world and the things that I can't control into my life too much. So I'm going to change that. I'm hatching a bit of a plan to try and force myself to be creative again and try and find enjoyment in making things again. And one of my favourite places to go is Snowdonia. I live literally 2 hours away, 2-hour drive away from Snowdonia. So it's fairly close, it's like 100 miles, but I never go enough. Sometimes, taking a bit of a change out of your normal daily routine is exactly what you need to free your mind from all the things you don't need to be thinking about. It is very, very early, 5:15. I don't think Holly's my best friend. He's got a door. I need this today though. Waking up at 4 AM and leaving the house isn't for everyone, but I decided to jump in the car early the next day, dragged Holly along with me, and we hit the road for that 2-hour, 100-mile drive to Snowdonia. Something I'd been putting off doing for so long for no real reason. Don't I regret that? Snowdonia. It's been way too long. Mountains, fresh air, epic scenery. What more could you want? It was an instant reminder of why I enjoyed doing what I do. Spending time with Holly, taking photos, exploring, getting lost. Most importantly, forgetting about the outside world which we have absolutely no control over. Handy place to find a microphone. So the other day, while I was feeling very uninspired and a little bit flat, I came across this quote, and it says, "You can't wait for inspiration, you have to go after it with a club." I saw that quote, and even though it might sound quite obvious, it made me realise that I was actually waiting for inspiration to come to me. But in fact, that's the wrong way to go about it, because it doesn't work like that. You have to actually go out for yourself, force yourself to be creative and find that inspiration for yourself. So that is pretty much why I've decided to drag me and Holly out at 5 o'clock in the morning to come here to Snowdonia, because as I said, it's literally 2 hours away and it's one of my favourite places. I know Holly likes it here as well, and even though there are other people around, you just feel free. It's not busy, you get views like that, I mean, the water's like glass. You can see the reflection of the mountains. It's just inspirational, and it helps clear your head a little bit and make you realise what is important and realise the things that you want to do. And for me, that thing that I want to be doing is making videos, making stuff like this, making cinematic stuff, getting better every single time. But I realised that just being sat at home making videos, I wasn't finding that inspiration. I wasn't finding it enjoyable anymore. So I needed to get out and do something a little bit different and make something like this. Did I go in? Did it? And just capture memories and just enjoy the creative process again. Half of it's not going in the cup.
Is it all coming out the side?
The cup's not big enough.
Cold coffee.
But coffee in the mountains. Does it get any better than that?
It smells nice.
Does it?
I bet it tastes wank.
It's so easy to sit in your little bubble at home and forget about what is just around the corner. Things like this. And it's so easy to see other people doing the things that you want to do and dream about doing it for yourself. But the hardest thing to do is to keep turning up every single day, pushing yourself to do it, to be more creative, and to remember why you do it as well. But when you do that, that's where the good things start to happen. And that's where the memories are made as well. Look at that. Amazing. I love Snowdonia so much. What a difference just getting out, having a change of scenery makes to how you feel, and just doing the things you enjoy again. I have not taken my hands off my camera this morning, completely different to how I have been the last month or two. I love it. So next time you're feeling a little uninspired, unmotivated, and maybe that you want to quit, take yourself off to your favourite place. Change your routine. Make coffee in the mountains. Take photos for no reason than to enjoy it. Just do something to find your spark again. Cheesy, I know, but a fire doesn't just start on its own. It needs that spark to ignite and the fuel to burn. But once it gets going, it's easier to keep it burning and shining bright. So good to get back out though, and just film for the sake of filming and taking pictures for the sake of taking pictures. No other reason. Not thinking about it. It's mad how much that helps. We enjoyed it a lot. So here's to Snowdonia for being my spark that I needed, and to Holly for giving me the fuel to never give up. Go after your inspiration. Don't wait for it, or it will never find you. Make memories. Remember why you do what you do, and most importantly, remember to enjoy it. You never know where you might find yourself next.